Let's hit it. So I hope everyone's doing alright today. Leave a heart down in the comment section below on Twitch, on YouTube, if you guys want to. So yeah, man. Apparently everybody last one I posted.
In Orlando, this is the EA Sports Ultimate Team lineup pan. Let's get up to broadcast team. Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Which is always about stories in this with our two quarterbacks. Certainly two of.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by periods of time with quarterback. The game is played with all has and how the game flows through him. With his game, fit it all.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back. This will be a touchback, and it comes 25-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first. They'll be let out pick of the first round at 20. It's Lamar Jackson. The first carry for Ronald Jones. Bended after a gain of 2 out to the 7. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. He left some in. That's Holt. This completion for no gain.
Most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this. But right now, we're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field. Sometimes the doesn't come. Tackling.
Now Jackson on first down. And Jackson cannot get a go down.
Like that really hurt in the sack. Nowhere to go with the pin.
3rd down. Jingram gets this to the 8, but no further. Well short of the line. They get only 4 that time as that leads 4th down. Defensively, you're out of here, but they.
That's what you count on. First game long. Catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where series, they have to work hard to pick up first down. You tend to stall them out when you do that.
So here are the picks banked up to start their initial drive. They'll be led on overall pick. 2018 draft, the Oklahoma Sooner, Mayfield.
So I can plug in the controller here.
They stare at Sanders. And able to break one tackle, brought down. 9. Right, here's Sanders. Won't go down. Lose yardage here. The 11 down. It's a long now 3rd.
Nice play right there to stop him behind. But I want to see how this continues to play him here.
Yeah, you know better than I. Ability to take over and get. So what do?
You have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd every scrimmage through, it's nothing but a lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people with the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes into his footwork.
Line at 31 now on 10. He's going out for Anderson. And got his man. And they'll get this over the 35. But for an offense that has not found the end zone yet, a big play.
There's the big play. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
That for a chain mover. They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. On 1st and 10. And now he's over. And he was able to shed, but the reserves come in for the stop. Shaquille Griffin in on the stop defensively. 2nd and 7. Mayfield. Coming in down. Clint, safety blitz, look easy. In for the sack. Minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando. And Coachman. Coach will have highlights featured. And touchdown. Richards, 40 yards. As his guys are first onto the score this afternoon.
On the previous play, turning it around.
That's in that O-line now, don't they?
Yeah, without giving up the sack in the previous play, that just hurts those guys. Their guy get hit.
Here's Phil Dawson now for the point after. And good. Panthers a set lead. So they set drive all told. And Carolina scores to cap it off. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And they're just driving pretty good shape. Up past the 3rd. So to take over on offense, they'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score for the first down. Now to his running back. Gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down. Jackson trying line of scrimmage. Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. He'll be taken down across 5, and it'll be 10 yards on the play. It's Jack Jones.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking receiver tight ends. They can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
To throw again on Jackson. Right in Clark. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 20. Jackson and the offense come up 1st and 10. And he's completed all 7 of his passes. Here's a first complete. And he'll be brought down. Now the offense, as he'll set to go before halftime. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Jackson will throw again. And an incomplete pass. Clock here with just under half number 1. After the incompletion, here now 3rd and 2. To throw again is Jackson. Now a loose football comes Panthers. And I think he's going to go. They're not good. And score. Touchdown. Defensive back speed got and took off. There was no catching it.
And I know every team tells you to hustle no matter what. There was no changing him. Maybe if it had been a defense running with the ball, but nice.
Boom. Look at that hit.
Extra point try now for... So not only the, but then the pickup on the, and the save turn for a 2. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This will be fielded at the, then he'll take the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here are Viz over on staff. This becomes a, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns, really not very script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate this drive.
Football by the Panthers. He's got home. It's in the arm.
Yes, it works. And whatever happened to the days of fumble recovery? Everyone's in to take their way and trying to create themselves, aren't they?
Well, they are, and now perfect opportunity inside the 5. They'll Sanders. Maybe going to get this back 4, but that's about all. Say no gain, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. Stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. And 2nd down. The unit is on to get 3. Dash a chip shot. Kick through. Lead will grow 17-0. So how events there at the end of the half.
This is one where you go charging into room having collected 3 you didn't get, pointing fingers at each other. Dude, how'd you turn it over and make us give up 3 right there?
Here's Bosher to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. And that drive just past the 30-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly, I think, a lot of...
It's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin, and he will be brought down. Now run out off of that. That's it for the first half. 2 quarters to go. We'll have play after the break.
Hey, Brandon, thanks very much of the in that, but there is a mountain to climb in this 3rd quarter. The teams are out with the back on.
Now, as Davis, I'm Brandon Good. They're in front, and they will get the ball. 2nd half action underway. That'll be taken in the end zone. Shoves him away. At the 9.
Pass is here. All right.
Out come the pay at first on offense in the third quarter. But they didn't want 3 points. Well, within scoring a touch, they can do better now.
I'm with you on that and be frank about the whole thing. Happy about 3 point
kicker.
Exactly, through the post. Contract defense in the end zone.
That'll help him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
How about that?
So bad.
Super tough.
Well, that didn't take long. One play. Already looking at a first and goal situation. Now, Patties goes way in. Full score. Panthers, they wipe the big play to first and goal, and they're able to cash in on play number 2.
I think I'm starting to understand more. I need to do games when we meet with big plays up for success, because that's exact score on this one. We saw the touchdown. We saw the payoff. But, of course, that big, long chunk play position.
Tacks on and the 4. One play is touchdown. That's there. A very short inside that got him in the zone.
Oh. People don't really actually think about their defense. They just think that it's all offense. You got to work them all equally. I'm 85 all across the board.
The touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away.
But I go over my stat here.
So a very short kick by one of the up men. And they'll be set up here as they have it up to the 3rd. Now we take the offense as they back out their first possession. And they're half now even deeper. Big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second against them.
They were down at the head. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but for discouragement, just get it right, put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing, and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Ingram is tight end before he's brought down. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on the throwing on first. Anderson loses the ball. And by the Panthers, possession is there. Their own 40-yard line.
We have seen this be preached about. Work up, catch the ball. Know there's going to be some traffic there. They've got to put and secure it downfield.
The Panthers are ready to begin their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here. And there are your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. In time, you're also not.
Antonio Brown, kiss him goodbye. Touchdown! Antonio Brown, 57 yards as his guys continue to put this reach. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct. You've got it down. Remember, as a practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route. Look out. He just kept going zone for the touchdown.
Up the lead by one. And live down pretty easily. Long touchdown pass into the end zone. Now after that, it's Bosher to kick it away.
I'll give you some words,
This will be taken short. Start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 3rd. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this pass not really found a rhythm. And I think let this lead wind up out of it.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel every relief up here in our
line. The friend.
No doubt about it. Ball goes on, able to retention. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on, man.
2 yards for a first. Nothing in that, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Now tight end out on the right, out of bat 45. That first down completion netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Now Jackson going up top. It's caught. He'll get down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 39. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. From the to Jones. And not before they get it in the 10 to the 7 to back 9 for 1st.
Here's one out of the passing game, Luton to Rome.
Now Jones. And a lift there takes it into the 3. It'll be a pickup of 4, 2nd and goal. Position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. So it'll be second and goal when we return. We've played 3 quarters. You are watching Ultimate Team on EA Sports. They'll go again from the 3 here on second and goal. Axel. Now he's got it. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for down.
Won't be able to.
So they will get scoreboard here. Give him credit for that. Too late, but no 0. Are you going? You're going. And it's blocked. There's continue. It's a race. He's at the 40. 20. Takes it the distance across the goal line for 2 points.
And with that kind of you can't afford to make any kind of mistake. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen them, isn't it? Down this big in the
afternoon to forget it. Block PAT. They're ready to kick this one off. This is fielded to the 10. Legs
like a giant pinball.
And he's all the way up to 40 and down at the 2-yard line. Great return.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, the spark that often wins games.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own food. It'll be Sam in the drive. Nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much day after that. And down. Pick up there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And he'll be taken out before he works it past the. Give it there. Good at first down.
A lot of guys playing this game. There's no better feeling than running attack. Lower and churn his legs. Pick up.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good. 1st and 10. Sanders at about down to the 45. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with after having time to talk it over. He's going to rifle left side. Got a man that's caught inside the 10. It's a game of late here for Earls. It certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game. And I would say that going along with that, confident had the right.
And they are going to score again. Yet a touchdown as their totals. So another score there. And often you talk about phases of the game. Defense, special teams, and sweeping this one.
Certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout. And privately, Coach will add a 4th phase. Coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
Strong here in the Dawson able to get the extra point. And that will extend this big lead. The time Finders the one to finish it off as he does so with a touchdown run. Touchdown, it's Bosher to kick. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take this across the 25, 2 yards up to the 20. So here are our visitors. They've lost this. Do they try to something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams do that and coach. I remember one time I was on it, and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was late, and the coach called a running play, pretty much said to everyone, something exit before we get out of here, and that was the message.
Just something
to build done and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
We got to get to the ball, D. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving.
First down, a short throw to Ingram. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Getting 5 after the 5. Again, the middle is Ingram. Have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers 33. To get to the line. Jackson on first down. Open man right side is Ingram. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7 is Anderson is the foot, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And the return to the 42-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit. It doesn't matter. The sideline still.
Not only scratching his head, writing a note or two about, we're going to come practice next season. We're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
That one goes for 4 yards.
Well, go ahead and throw the ball, man. You got the big lead on your side. Obviously, they don't care much of the other team, do they?
Well, I was going to run to the locker room pretty quick after this one.
But right now, get at it from the perspective. One, if they win big.
And inside the brought down. It's Panthers first down, 17 yards on the play. Another example of this having their way, chunk play there on the ground.
When you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up a lot of great opportunities. Continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
Kick it as the lead was.
And
So that Charles, the rest of our crew, I'm Brandon. This has been a presentation of EA. Log on to easports.com. The Pandas so long, Charlotte.